there, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, my name is Alan. I'm a visitor at SHATEC and I would like to find out more about the training restaurant from you.
Definitely. My name is Aloysius and I'm currently pursuing a diploma in hotel management with SHATEC. I'll be more than happy to show you around.
Nice meeting you, Aloysius. What is the scene behind you?
This is our production kitchen. It's where most of the dishes for the training restaurant, the Sapling, is prepared.
Wow, the food looks good. Can you tell me what are the dishes that you're serving today?
Well, for the dishes, on the left-hand side, I'm currently serving a jumbo chicken leg confit. It's served with a side of mashed potatoes and sautéed vegetables. As for the right-hand side, it's our seared beef steak. It's served with sautéed potatoes and vegetables.
Is there a standard way of carrying the dishes?
Normally, if we only have 2 dishes, we will carry them on one on each hand. As for let's say if we do have more than 3 dishes or so, then we will carry it in one hand like that.
Where are you bringing the dishes to, Aloysius?
I'll bring them to the training restaurant, the Sapling, of course.
What does the Sapling mean, Aloysius?
Well, the Sapling restaurant itself, it has a vision. It was started with a vision of us as students being the saplings, and eventually we will mature into grown, strong trees. In return, in the future, we will help to mature and nurture those other saplings as well.
Can you tell me what is the operating hours of the Sapling?
So the restaurant itself is open on the weekdays and the weekends as well. It starts at 10 a.m. for our lunch service all the way up to 3 p.m. From 3 p.m. onwards to 5 p.m. we will be doing our afternoon tea.
What do you look out for when you're serving the guests?
Well, over here normally we always serve the lady first, entering in from the right hand side, and then we'll proceed on clockwise to the next gentleman or the lady. So, enjoy your meal.
Aloysius, where are the guests from normally?
Well, being situated in an industrial park, most of our guests come from all the businesses and offices around, but most of our guests also come from the neighboring estates nearby, from people like families, couples, and even just elderly personnel as well.
How many types of menu do you have at the Sapling?
Well, we have a total number of 2 menus, one of which will be our lunch menu and the dinner menu. The dinner service starts from 6 p.m. on the weekends all the way up to 10 p.m.
How many days a week and how many hours a day do you work at the Sapling?
So we work about a 6-day work week. It's most of the time on our weekdays we work about 10 hours or so. For the weekends we work slightly shorter because thank God it's Friday, of course. It's only about 4 to 5 hours.
Aloysius, what makes the Sapling unique from other restaurants?
Well, I think what makes the Sapling really unique is that every aspect of our service, including the preparation of food, is done by students, of course guided with our wonderful trainers.
Can you tell me a typical day working in the Sapling?
Well, working in the Sapling, it starts off really slow in the morning, but then business really picks up in the afternoon because most of our guests are all from the neighboring offices, and being said, they only have their lunch break at 12 p.m. So all the officers will all come over here and it gets really busy.
Who is the gentleman behind you, Aloysius?
Him? He's Mr. Kevin. He's our restaurant manager for the Sapling restaurant.
Hi Kevin, nice meeting you.
Welcome to Sapling.
Aloysius, can you tell us more about Kevin?
Well, Mr. Kevin himself has been in the industry for a very long time. He is also, apart from being our manager that rosters us and teaches us, he's more of like a mentor figure to us. Having all this industry experience, it really helps us and teaches us a lot.
Who forms the rest of the service team?
For the rest of the service team, is comprised of my classmates from the Diploma and Hotel Management course. Well, we have a module that is mainly focusing on restaurant management and restaurant service. That's why we are all training in the Sapling restaurant now.
Aloysius, you look very smart in this attire.
Thank
Can
you,
you tell
sir.
us more about this attire?
Well, my attire is our white shirt and grey pants, but it's accompanied by our apron as well as the bow tie. Well, for our apron, it's pretty special because it has a lot of pockets and a lot of compartments. Used to store things like pens that helps us to take notes, as well as our sommelier snacks whenever we have to open bottles of wine.
Can you tell us a funny incident that happened while working at Sapling?
Well, there was once a guest actually asked me to smell his water, and he asked me what it smelled like. It smelled like fish. And then that's when I noticed that he was having his main course was a fish dish. And well, being said, my classmates got a good laugh out of it and we just changed the glass of water for him.
What is the most difficult task you have to do at the Sapling?
I think the most difficult task at the Sapling restaurant is managing our crowds, because the quality of service and maintaining that quality of service is what we really strive for, and it gets really challenging when we have a large number of people at the restaurant.
Why did you choose to take the Diploma in Hotel Management, Aloysius?
Well, for me, service was something that I was passionate about since I was 16. I've been working at multiple restaurants as well as bars. For that, well, I guess the rest is history.
What else do you learn in this program aside from F&B services?
Well, in the Diploma in Hotel Management, hotel is, we learn so many things that is relevant to the industry. Things like revenue management, front office management, housekeeping. Every aspect of the hotel industry is all being taught over here.
Thank you for your time, Aloysius. I have the last two questions for you.
In that case, allow me to show you out.
Aloysius, what do you think is the best exemplary form of service?
To me, the most exemplary form of service always comes from the heart because it definitely feels different. Well, apart from that, I think being aware of your surroundings and being proactive enough to act on those surroundings is really important as well. Because being one step ahead, and always anticipating your guest needs, that's the most important thing.
Are you happy when you see the smile on the face of your customers?
Oh, definitely. As I mentioned just now, whenever I see a genuine smile and when they are truly impressed and it just gives you a really warm feeling in your heart,
And now, Aloysius, this is the last question for you. What do you intend to do once you graduate from SHATEC?
Well, for me personally, I'll be choosing to either work in the hotel industry or the airline industry. But mainly for now, I think I still have to cover my national service, so I'll wait till that.
I'm sure the country needs you. Thanks a lot, Aloysius. I'll definitely be visiting SHATEC and the Sapling for a meal someday.
Thank you so much for coming. Anytime. If you need to look for me, just remember my name is Aloysius.